Hello, boys and girls. I decided to actually show this race up because I kind of lied. Of course, I am still going to show the races, but if you watch the end of the last video, then you'll know exactly what happened. I normally do not get triggered by racing games. In fact, normally I'd say, like, assuming the game has manageable stats, I could probably beat it on the hardest difficulty, given enough timing and learning the game. And I will admit, what we've done for this playthrough has helped us out a lot, but let's just say the goes have off. So anyways, I guess I should probably say something. I'm Kooliyoshi. We're playing Hot Wheels Unleashed, or should I say Hot Wheels Panic Attack Cannot Win Wheels. Because literally, we were still playing on normal, and we simply could not win any races whatsoever. So I got tired, so I took the kickoffs off, and now I'm going to win the game. I'm just done. I don't care what anybody says. If you want to play the same thing, whatever, watch somebody that is good at the game. Just note that they probably cut out a lot of fails, but since I did not cut out fail attempts and because I have so much limited to the screen, I'd rather get this game done and move on. So because of that terrible setup, I am done playing. So as you saw in the previous video, I got really tired of just killing the game constantly. So we have now set the game to the easiest difficulty now. The AI is not going to try anymore. They will all be pretty bad. Now, it's not insanely bad. There's going to probably still see some parts where it's, those are just like things we have to learn. But you'll see on easy mode, they give you a lot of relay. The only thing that's going to be hard is obviously still trying to get the perfect lap. What's good is you only have to get one lap perfect. You don't have to get multiple laps perfect. You just have to get one lap perfect. And then from there, the rest of the game is kind of, you know, anyways, yeah. As you saw before in the last video, we got super triggered, probably more than any other place. I'm surprised that I didn't like falling this but like, real talk, I do not like this set. I feel like this is not played. I see now why the game is like the game's AI is so imbalanced, it's actually ridiculous. Now, I could get why you wanted to obviously play this, but I could get like, oh, you want it. Basically, as players will be interested. I bet you I can probably win like 3,000 to 5,000 different player races. See, like, yeah, we left them in the dust. See, this is what easy does to you. We don't want to play this game for forever, so of course we have to play on easy, because, like, the game's literally impossible otherwise. I do want to at least show off the other difficult. I might just try a race on extreme just once near the end, but that's only on extreme specifically. Anyway, but yeah. For specific reasons, though, we're gonna try and play the rest of the game on easy. Of course, I say this and we're just now getting to a time trial. I will admit, these time trials are gonna be the challenge, basically. These are gonna be where the game gets tricky, because again, you cannot mess up on this, or else you just have to restart. And some tracks are really freaking difficult to get right, to the point where you have to kind of know when to boost and when not to boost. So it'll still be an interesting 100%, and albeit that will probably be the only thing that's challenging about the game. The same also goes for the DLCs too. I believe they'll be played on easy as well. Now, anyway, so we are now on pit mode. Weird race, honestly. doing these times, we'll probably want to do at least one lap once we get an overview of where we're now. We'll probably figure out what to do. This is actually a much more different track than expected. It has similar layout, so much. Completely different. I noticed that start was the same. Yeah, the game's gone easy mode now, so yeah, not really much to say here. And on. A lot of time will lose if we mess this up. Make sure I get these. I distinctly reset because I knew that jump was not going to work well. I'm trying to get and yeah, some tracks, by the way, are going to be really weird. Some are really easy and others are just really hard. I'm kind of speechless. I'll just say that much. I'll try to make this run a bit for you, just Dave, but what can I say? The game's on easy now. There's any challenge now is gonna be these time trials. And some of them are pretty tight. Probably be really nice. For anybody who's wondering, in one of our last videos, we did pick up the DLC card of Furgar. This initial VR is the best control by far, and so like anybody plans on 100% this game, get this car upgraded seriously. Once you get that, there's no way you're gonna still win any race on this difficulty cars. Honestly, I think I mentioned this before. I'd much rather win. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart that now, but we got pretty far from that. This is gonna be one that we lose a lot of time on. I didn't even know there were tracks like this that make you start like that. Almost never happens. I've only seen all sorts of different tracks. And that, how much is that? Put it on easy difficulty. I might do one next time Unleashed later. It's just part of the process to show you how freaking hard difficulty is. Like I've said before, I'd probably be able to win 50 bazillion multiplayer races or something like that, maybe at least 100, than winning just one race on even hard mode. It's a good reason why that should just it seems like it's kind of honestly, if I had done more research, I would have the main thing I'm learning is you definitely need to use the brakes in this game. Time to boost properly, then really get the eyes you doing is probably not going to be good. I have to actually pull it into this field. You could still clear most of the ground. I will say I'm glad we at least got to a certain percentage on the Wow. That's classic. Nailing that full drift. How did that happen? Might be one of the hardest time trials yet. So we went out of that bed. This is tough. Okay, am I gonna do this? There we go. Sorry, I am kind of speechless, but to be fair, I put the game on easy difficulty for a reason. Probably be time impossible to 100% the game otherwise. At least now the game is I can see why they definitely stuff. Yeah, if you guys want to see better videos, just check me probably plenty of other videos out there. Playing the races on normal did somewhat be a great driver, which helped me prepare for these time trials. But after losing so many races on normal, I feel like this game is not meant to be played on normal at all. I feel like initially it was going to be more crash team racing than normal. It's not even close to that. Like I said, just really hard game. Honestly, I probably could have been some better music. Maybe if they re-release Middle Racing, or just play Unleashed 2. Unleashed 2 does have a lot better mechanics. Stuff like that. You don't always have to go on Other than that, I'm trying to focus right now. You know how hard this has been. Boosted there to make sure I'm making the jump. Some of these things are probably making it back to the part again for this lava section. This goes on for so long, man. Was the finish, so we were really good. Some of these unleashed, I'll say that much. Seems really hard. I will say, when we're used to doing that stack boost, having to actually green it helps to get a good boost now at the start. If I had not messed up, I would have actually gotten that least, but maybe it's not as smart. Driving through these actual real-life world races feels probably the best part of the game. It does make it feel like you are driving. So, really, just immersing myself in this is the only interesting part. Scary at all. It's not compared to the medium difficulty AI, I'll say that much. About the same time as last. Let's hope that we can do some Other than that, you've probably seen all you need to know about this game now. Now you know why it's one of the hardest games ever. Fair, you didn't really get the best scores. There's some mechanics that I found that I didn't like it a lot. Here, someone has to take up the somebody is me. There we go. That was actually a lot more lenient than I thought. I was just trying to focus and get this. That's the hard part. So yeah, those time trials, there's not as much of them as the races, but they're gonna be the interesting part of the game now that we've set the difficulty to easy. To be fair, the reason why we're doing it, there's no way we're redoing them sooner than we need to. Okay, well, since it's been a while, let's not... let's open the blind boxes, but let's start trying to collect specific cards as well. Okay, I'm gonna sell that. Sell, please. And this time we'll go to limited offers and see what we can buy that aren't owned. Oh, yeah, we're definitely getting this one. That's cool. Then we'll get this one for 500 bucks. And yeah, that's a couple more cars collected. Let's go on to the next race. This should be a lot more simple, hopefully, now that we've turned the difficulty down quite a bit. Yeah, it does still at least someone try. I did see them back in a bit, but it just... We get so far ahead now, it doesn't really matter. I like this track. Gotta go fast. Skyscraper. Oh, this looks amazing. The only thing that's really good about this game, I'll say that much. I initially thought this game was going to be like Turbo Racing. Yeah, I definitely not smoking currently. That's to say, this game's a little bit harder than I anticipated. We probably could go around the track be here for a while anyway. At least make the game feel interesting. Honestly, if I could just beat the attack trial times, I might go back and beat some of the extreme players. I think some players are gonna start really screaming at me. Of course, some are probably gonna scream at me for not playing on normal or higher, and others are gonna scream for me for not playing on easy. That's why I gave you a little bit of hope. Did missions on normal. You can indeed beat this game on normal. By the way, if you're doing a normal playthrough, the normal playthrough basically is just mixed around races. You would just have a neutral spot. Or if you wanted to do like just a sort of a 100% run, you would just they don't nearly boost this race to be as we can easily get ahead. See, now this feels a lot more balanced. Like, they're allowing us to make those mistakes. The AI also regularly makes mistakes pretty much as much as we do now. I'm not saying that anything. It's very much good. So it makes it a lot more lenient. Have a lot of things doesn't mean we still have to try. Yeah, it is. So we may have to redo a race. Easy is. 15, there we go. I like it. I feel like that's the new funny. Because that's all you do in this game, basically. You just drift out. Okay. I'm trying to find some way to make this game interesting. You can't just respawn. It's also not that hard. If I was on normal, I'd probably be in about what? I guess maybe third or second. Maybe podium or probably. Really went back. Really so damn good. See, that was not bad. Just took a bit longer, that's all. Let's get over here and let's go to the next ice stand. Since we are trying to collect all the cars, we'll only open the free buy boxes now. Before we were opening them just to get more stuff, but now we're not going to anymore. So let's keep going on this path. These next bosses will be easier though. Actually, come to think, maybe they will still be challenging. I don't know. I have no idea. Bridge overtakes the basement. Oh boy. Yeah. It's too bad we had to change it to easy, because we were actually making some decent progress and getting a lot of races first try. Like I said, sometimes you'll just nail these races first try, but every times you'll take years to complete one. That's exaggeration, by the way. More like hours. Oh, this again. This is not ready for it. I just don't like this. We don't start with the problem, man. By the way, I guess I should probably mention this since it's probably not going to take a while. Which content? I've already stated mine, which is turbo racing. Simple, fun, but fun. It doesn't have as many races as this, but it's still pretty fun. All the racing is pretty epic. Honestly, I think they in the end, a lot of these parts are about they are gonna get maybe a main tangent most, but like the Slayer cards always stays. The parts when it gets used also like another thing about this game is even on like normal mode, right? When you actually start winning races, it feels so right. So one thing this game is hard to down. How do we even make the Unleashed jump on this? Let's try that again. We're gonna have to find a way to save some time somehow. I have no idea how I beat that. Probably just spam boost everywhere. Oh, I thought I did that. Okay. I have an idea. Let's take a break. Go to this first. Go to this boss race, which is Yeti. This will be our third boss, and then we'll just have 2 more before we officially have beaten the game, but that's just the first part, of course. There's way more to do. Keep in mind, this is just the base game. There's also the DLC to go through as well. By the way, if you are playing this on PS5, don't worry, you only have to win 1 race on hard, and you can just kind of choose whichever race. I guess what race you choose really just depends on which race you think you can win the easiest. For me, it was usually the skate camp after practicing it a bit. I usually do pretty well on that one, so I think that's... Oh! This is interesting. Yeti first. They actually bring the Yeti in. Oh crap. Okay, this is cool. Let's see how this one goes, shall we? We're even going for like the friction. As I said, some of these tracks look like you go crazy, man. Alright, then looks like we're starting right close to the Yeti. This is a Lupe track, so maybe one. Yeah, it is one. We are going to play it out the racing series. I know it's actually the one I'd probably actually try first instead. Forza Horizon. It could be a fun game, but at least I've played that out and I can use it and stuff. And the mechanics is actually way because of course, that's the game that has even more arcade features. Of course, pretty much anybody who's played the Vader Forza games knows what it is. The rewind feature. You can really rewind anything. So that actually, if anything, makes the older version tough. It's like, the older Forzas, there is no rewind. You make a mistake, you just have to live with it. Just straight up restart the whole race. Going for all achievements in that game is going to be rough. The ice doesn't really slow you down, it just makes you go slippery or... Which makes sense, the ice is just like you... Pretty long track. I can only imagine doing this on medium or hard. By the way, real question. What I mean by that, like, really won every race on it. It just destroyed both. Please let me know. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly thought the story was on a Sega difficulty, because it did feel like some races were easier than others. Nope, it's not like that at all. It's Sega's stuff. I could somewhat imagine maybe doing this more normally and like be like, oh, okay, so we only have to get lucky on 5 races. Because, like, in reality, you only have to actually, like, for progression, you only have to do 5 boss races. The boss races would be the most challenging, but the non-boss races, you just have to get further higher. Some races you would probably reset right to get. I could see how maybe players could maybe do an unleashed percent, but not go for first on every race. As for actually getting first on every race, probably not manageable at all. To be fair, overall, it feels also have respawn mechanics, so like I said, it's not really Unreal, so you have a respawn. Have to do something there. I will say, if the game did, maybe if you're gonna make this game good, developers, maybe still leave the same difficulties, but just add in a rewind function, so like if you make a mistake, instead of respawn, why not just rewind realize. At least this would let you quickly go back to where you were and then just keep as many times as you can until you get that section properly. It also makes the time cross a lot easier to hit the balance. This game is really weird because sometimes the attempts will just not work half the time, and other times, every other time. It doesn't make any sense, but this game is just this game for a reason. I always found a lot of these the same as it does. Now that I've said I 100%, I think that alone is going to be enough. I think if I just show off the content, that would be more than enough. Although that I do like that I at least acquired through some DLC. I did say I would at least somewhat purchase DLC. Not necessarily all of them. This specific one we purchased as far as really technical section for a lot of the time jobs. And really good part. I will say, maybe I need a faster speed bar or something. Go. Last up was pretty long compared to the other, but that's good stuff. Let's keep going. I still don't even know I'm gonna do the rest of the game, but at least we got a third boss race down, and this also finally unlocked a secret. My sincere congratulations, you guys shall lock a secret. Quick, Len, see what's in hiding. So we need to uncover 3 more secrets to finish this. Anyways, we have to go back to this because we didn't beat the Unleashed time technically. Which means it's technically not 100%ed. Some of these later type trials I might just have to do off screen. Seeing as how this game seems really hard to do without doing it off screen, I'll say that much. But I will definitely show each one at least once for a good reason. Anyway, we're on to back to bridge overtakes. Honestly, probably better just not see the intro of this and just go right into it. Let's just go straight on. I think that's too much. Restart. It's not. Oh, right into all those obstacles this time. Hopefully. actually out. Just like that, we'll be fine. Just getting the normal time seems hard enough. Yeah, pretty much cannot crashes or anything to get this. So some of these time trails are really tight, and others are not tight at all. Heck, pretty tough. This is maybe somewhat imbalanced. Okay, I have to restart it. Since we now know it's very tight, we may have to just restart it until we can actually take that top section. I think the only way to take that top section may be to just simply rotate the car to the way to get up there. Like this up like this. I think that's the only way to take that. Just like hold the stick up. At least somebody knows the way. Which is weird because we want to try to probably stay on the ground for the most part. Times where we may want to stay in the air. Okay, that's a restart. Now we know this dive is tight. We have to get every part perfectly. Like I said, some tracks are just more difficult than others. But honestly, why? They're just hard sometimes. To be fair though, this will be the most interesting part of the run. Though it is only one lap, we have to prevent imagine. Okay, I did not keep my momentum there, so that's gonna also be a restart. But at least we now see what the top section is like. We almost made it, basically. The team said, screw you to have momentum, and now we have to start again. I think it's this part of this track will not be nearly as bad. This isn't even a one track, it's just an point track. This game is still gonna be pretty hard, I say. You can see why many people don't try to 100% this game. Just even 100, not even doing it at all. It's hard enough. Okay, yeah, that's a reset. I wish there was a way. I really do wish there was a freaking rewind button in this game so we could just keep rewinding until we can get it properly. There we go. We finally did it clean. First time ever. And I wonder if this is even faster. Just have to continue through and see what happens. Oh, this part's kind of weird. A little bit weird. But so far it feels faster. Tried to avoid that hard. Did not be any obstacles. Good stuff there. I can see now why my time is so slow. Just keep running into earth. Technically not running into earth. Still some skill. Okay, that's enough. We've hit too many again. We literally keep hitting the same obstacles every time. Something needs to change, or we're just gonna keep failing like again. Yeah, this is the challenge of the game, basically. It's trying to do these time trials fast, I'll say that much. Again, I have to immediately reset because we cannot respawn in that section. So basically, if I don't have boost, we insta-lose that, and we just have to keep trying until we get boost on that. So we need to have to actually stop playing bad and save a boost for that section. That'd be nice. Remember what I said before, guys? We are stuck. If we do struggle with certain sections, we will probably do some of those off screen so we don't have to see the retry. In fact, all the races I failed, I failed some of those. Awesome. So we can keep our percentage up big. We have the boost. Boost here. Fill back so we don't fumble around. Make sure to actually land that boost, and there we go. We basically did that section fast. Only took like several dozen retries to get it. Really? And then it just does this. Some of these goals are somewhat lenient. You can make like one mistake. Now I'm restarting. We have to keep retrying until we get this. I swear, I will beat this out and I'll be done. I promise. I will say this game is kind of triggered me quite a bit. This game is so freaking annoyingly hard. It does not need to be this hard. You can see why nobody tries to 100% this. It's cool, but it's just not really. We actually took the familiar sections. I only took this because it looked like it might not be. I think they fell right through. I think maybe getting the other section slowly higher. Again, we keep missing the set like a barely. Oh man. Why is this track going to be so weird? literally failed in the same friggin' spot every time. Stop being kids and freaking play the freaking game. Jeez. I will get at least one clean run before I end this, I swear. See why this game is so hard. I would not die if I didn't have to get the Unleashed tonight, but because there is like a percentage, I feel obliged to do that. This section's not really that bad. It's more the later sections. Check. That time it didn't even work at all. Like I said, sometimes it just doesn't work, and other times it does. I don't want to waste too much time on this. I literally have to let go of the gas to get back to the facility. That's how hard that part is. I didn't bump that. And I didn't bump that like I did too. Again though, we like just randomly on street for no reason. I think this is like straight up being impossible to beat. Like, how in the world does anybody even just getting the normal time in on this? What? Oh, it didn't count it. Wait. It didn't let me continue? I just discovered something very secret. It doesn't end until we get there. So, it wants us to be See, I instinctively thought that the thing was gonna end there, but I guess if we go into the Unleashed, it doesn't end there. Oh, I see. So sometimes that bridge is just not there, and other times it is. So it's random whether or not you even get to go to that section. Oh. Thank goodness. He even triggered it twice. Just like extra sure. Yeah, he definitely got that checkpoint. Definitely got that checkpoint there. Okay, I didn't know that I did it like that. All of a sudden, this might be better than I thought, at least for the time. Like, it won't end, like, it'll keep going. So we could set up for WAP 1, and then maybe, then I didn't know that existed. So it literally lets you keep playing. Even after that start. Well, there there you have it. Game's still pretty hard. I'll see you guys in the next video where we maybe try to complete stuff more. Till then, car rates aside, I'll see you guys in the next video when I stop being bad. Bye.